Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Deadpool Kyle. I'm here today for my road ahead. I missed my last one. Busy life kind of gotten in the way, but I come to you guys, a little bit late, like CG, but don't crucify me. Um, so today we're gonna talk about what I plan on doing over the next 3 months. Um, I've got my roster pulled up. I just crossed 5.5 million a couple days ago, and as you can see, I've got General Hux, Sith Marauder, Kira, Vanchu, YOLO, Phasma, Special Forces TIE Fighter, Sith Trooper, ISC, and CHS. So, over the next few months, I'm going to be working on getting more General Hux shards. I'm not quite working on Sith Trooper full time yet, and Vanchu's getting shards. Today I just finished Clone Wars Chewie. This is my next Cantina shard farm. I'm going to finish ISC, then I'm going to move to CHS. CHS will actually end up staying in my favorites as I gear him up. And I will move on to more Cantina farms after that. My ships, working on finishing Negotiator now that I've finished Malevolence. I got TIE Bomber almost to 4.5 stars. Didn't quite put enough refreshes in, but it is what it is. Well, let's enhance this real quick. And watch my GP skyrocket. Yay! So, I will be finishing. I'm working on getting Ray's Millennium Falcon shards, and my ship node farm currently is Sith Fighter. I'm gonna take that to 7 stars. Just to start finishing up. I think that if I'm not mistaken, I only have like one more ship node farm after that to finish. Ooh, don't want to do that. And what else? So Sith Marauder was in my favorites because I'm gonna take him to gear 13. Not sure if I want to take him to relics just yet. It's a possibility, but I might just hold off on that. The solo scoundrels are in my favorites because I'm slowly working on them to gear 11. The reason I have my first order special TIE fighter pilot and Phasma and Sith Trooper in my favorites is because, as you can see, I'm slowly bringing my first order up to gear 12. Sith Trooper is going to be a slow farm, is what it is. But for the most part, this is going to be my focus. I'm going to finish up ISC shards in Cantina, then move to Captain Han Solo, gear up Captain Han Solo for, I guess you could call it a vanity character. The solo scoundrels are going to go to gear 11. Probably not going to take them. Like, I might take Vanchu to gear 12 and put a Zeta on. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Sith Marauder is going to go to gear 13, and after that, which shouldn't take me that long, I'm going to find another character that I'm going to take to Gear 13. Might start with maybe some bounty hunters. Give Bosk some Gear 13 bounty hunters around him. But I'm not going to be, it would literally strictly be taking them to Gear 13, not relics just yet. IG-88, Akbar, Windu, those will be going to Gear 12 eventually. Screw Stick Ray. I might put her Gear complex piece on eventually. I don't know. Luminara. But for the most part, that's gonna be. I'm just gonna be rounding characters to Gear 12, 11, and then certain characters to Gear 13. Basically, just strengthen my roster. So we'll go over my top 80 characters real quick. I've got 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, 78, and 80 at General Hux. So General Hux is my 80th tune. All this stuff is stuff that's not getting counted in the algorithm for GAC. And that's basically what I want to do, is bring up these characters. Because all this trash down here isn't counted in GAC. So we're going to continue to just strengthen our roster from the bottom end up. Because look at this. Colonel Stark, Death Trooper, L3, Sith Trooper, Sith Marauder, Fox. All this stuff doesn't get counted in my top 80. Like my Imperial Troopers don't get counted in the top, I mean other than Veers, the top 80 of my GP. So I'm free to do, basically whatever I want with them. If you focus on strengthening the upper part of your roster, you're only going to be hurting yourself and getting harder matchups. So big GP bump won't be taking IG-88 to Gear 12, taking Mace to Gear 12. Oh, Mace isn't even my top 80. Probably not going to take Greedo. I might eventually take Chief Turpa because he's in my top 80 and like one of the only characters that's Gear 12. I just finished Sunfac to Gear 13 R3. I just took Ezra as well to Gear 13 R3. So you guys can officially point and laugh as all my Phoenix are now relicked. We're going to, over the last couple months, I've finished Night Sister Spirit. I took Acolyte because she's stupid easy gear. What else did I do? We've gotten some Jedi up to Gear 13. You know, I took Revan, took old Ben Kenobi to Gear 13. He helps me, he gives me a gas counter. I finished my gas to 7 stars, gave him all his relics, and what else? else? I took Jolie to gear 13. What else? There was Rebels. I took CLS to gear 13 and took him to R5. Nope, nothing on resistance. Oh, I did. Here we go. Nope. Oops. As you can see, I finished all my Imperial Troopers except Magma to gear 12. So, yay! Imperial Trooper team. I already showed you my first order, taking them to gear 12. Let's turn that off. Taking all them to gear 12. And then eventually I'll start slow pushing them up to gear 13 for Supreme Leader Kylo. Eventually. Finished my 5.0 first. They're all R5 except Rex is R4. So that's pretty much, you know, I took Darth Revan and Darth Malak to R7. They've actually part of counters in Arena, so that's why they're R7. Still don't have very many R7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. So I've been basically finishing, you know, giving Zetas here and there. Like I just gave BB-8 his second Zeta because for Territory Wars he gets droids health and protection. But yeah, that's basically the ins and outs of my roster. Just slowly been working characters up. I took Zam to gear 11 the other day. Couple eyeballs, super stun gun, you know, the huge. So just been basically rounding off my roster. Been giving Zetas. Like I finished Chewbacca's second, or gave Chewbacca his second Zeta. What else? I did. Gave R2 and Kylo second Zeta. Oh, I gave Django a Zeta a couple weeks ago, so I was excited about that. Gave it to his unique. Finished my Watt to 7 stars. Faust got a Zeta. Took Cad Bane to gear 12. So yeah. This has been my road ahead. This is what I plan on doing for the next 3 months. Hopefully you guys will be stopping by the streams and videos to keep up on my roster. And you know, just it's helpful to sit down, take 5 minutes, look at your roster and decide what you want to do and stay focused. That's probably the most important thing to do. Stay focused. Because no one's holding a gun to your head saying you need to farm what you need to farm. This is the perfect time to farm what you want to farm. So, after that, guys, you guys have a great day and do what you want to do. Have a great day, guys.